This is Sports Zone Radio. Champions play here at Sports Zone Radio. It's time to tee it up and kick it off. It's time for the Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week. Presented by Hatch Toyota. Sports Zone Radio brings you unmatched coverage of football from around the White Mountains and beyond. No one does it like Sports Zone Radio. And now you can live stream HD video of our broadcast coverage exclusively at sportszone123.com and on the Sports Zone Radio mobile app. All part of the Hatch Toyota Friday Night Football Show. The Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week is presented by Hatch Toyota. Chaz Hatch refuses to lose a deal over $1. Hard-hitting broadcast coverage of White Mountains football is up next. Now, let's take you out to the field and join our broadcast team for tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week.
Hi, everybody. Welcome in this afternoon to Window Rock High School, the home of the Fighting Scouts, and this afternoon's broadcast of the Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week, presented by Hatch Toyota. Well, folks, my name is Floyd Simmons, and after what has been a glorious early fall season weather-wise, right, the last, 2 or 3 weeks have been amazing. Guess what? We have an extraordinary amount of wind here at Window Rock this afternoon. An early Saturday afternoon kickoff. The game is already underway. Window Rock has the football after fielding a kickoff, and now they will run their second possession of the day. And the Window Rock Fighting Scouts coming into the game undefeated, 4-0, trying to hold serve on their home turf. Well, they have given up an early score. The Yellow Jackets forced a turnover. David Simmons, there's a name I'm familiar with. David Simmons made a recovery in Window Rock territory, and about 4 plays later, the Yellow Jackets were in the end zone. David Simmons on the receiving end of what I believe was about a 20-yard touchdown pass. So, after the point-after attempt failed, our score is 6-0. And the Fighting Scouts are going to hand the ball straight up the middle. And a gain of about 10 yards will produce a first down. And I'm going to have to change that microphone, aren't I? Let's see if we can pipe that down just a little bit, everybody. We set up a microphone, and somebody decided to sit right smack in front of it. There's a lot of seating available, and they decided to sit right in front of our microphone. So, welcome in. And I know that some of you are trying to watch on our live video stream, and that's not going so well because we are having a bandwidth issue out here at Window Rock High School. I want to thank our good friends from Choice Wireless who have attempted everything they can to provide a usable signal and an opportunity for us to broadcast, but it's just not going so well. Here's a handoff carrying the football. Our roster is not conducive to helping either today. Let's see. It's Tyus Hardy Begay carrying the ball around the left side, but there's a marker down. That's a hold on the Window Rock offense. And so they'll march him back. A 10-yard mark off will make it 2nd down and 20. The ball is at the Window Rock 29-yard line. This Fighting Scouts team is undefeated, 4-0. And they've got a quarterback on the roster who is listed at 6'4" and 230 pounds, and he will throw a quick slant that is caught, and the pass is ripped out. Simmons came up to tackle him and then ripped the ball out of his hands and recovered by, the Yellow Jackets. So they're going to get the ball right back again, and once again in great field position. They've got the ball at Window Rock's 36-yard line. And we'll check and see who that was that made the recovery for you just a moment ago. The Yellow Jackets forced their second early turnover. And their quarterback, the freshman Luke Berlin, is going to throw deep looking for David Simmons, and he could not make the over-the-shoulder catch. He got a step on the defender. The ball was laid in pretty perfectly, but it was one of those Willie Mays, not Willie Mays Hayes, no, don't you know, but Willie Mays kind of balls that went over the top. And you can, those who might be able to watch the live video stream might see that it was not caught. And so the Yellow Jackets will go to the ground, and they give it to Seth Slaughter in on 2nd and 10. Seth is able to get a good chunk of yardage short of the first down, but he'll set him up in a 3rd down in very short situation. Going back to that fumble by Window Rock, their 2nd fumble and 2nd turnover of the game. That's Emmanuel Rosales that made the recovery. And now Slaughter again. Slaughter's got first down yardage. He'll cross the Fighting Scout 25-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play for Seth. First down for Window Rock. They put the ball at the 23-yard line of Window Rock. The freshman leading this offense for the Yellow Jackets, Luke Berlin. And he will put Elam Antonelli split wide out to the right. In the slot on that side is David Simmons, and he's going to run a wheel route toward the end zone. Double coverage, catch made, and that'll go inside the 5-yard line. Big catch. And against that defender who did not look back at the ball, Simmons was able to reach back, haul it in, and that's a big first down at the 1-yard line. The Yellow Jackets knocking on the door again. Those who may have access to our video, again, bandwidth a problem right now. We'll see 2 defenders were back in the region, but Simmons was able to reach back, haul the pass in, and he's got a couple of receptions early on here now in the game. And he'll go in a twins left formation. Handoff goes up the middle, Seth Slaughter. Slaughter steps across. And his apparent touchdown is going to come back. A marker down, illegal procedure on the offense. So that'll move the ball out to the 6-yard line and bring up 1st and goal from that spot for the Yellow Jackets. Well, Blue Ridge is 1 week removed from what might very well be the worst loss the Yellow Jackets have ever taken in a varsity football game in their history. 62-6 they lost to the Coconino Panthers. I know people don't want to hear that repeated. Yellow Jacket fans don't want to hear that. I get it. I understand fully. But still is what it is. Here's a little toss out in front. Marker down behind the play as the ball goes into the end zone. That will not be a touchdown. Probably have a illegal block hold on the Yellow Jackets. Jake Esparza on the carry around the left side. And he kind of made it look easy, but when you get some of that help from an illegal block inside, I guess it becomes easy or easier. And the ball goes back another 10 yards from the spot, back to the 16-yard line. So 1st and goal now from that spot. Very windy out here today. You can hear it. I mean, it is blowing, gusting. Berlin rolling left, looking toward the end zone. He'll try to throw a comeback, but the comeback never really developed, and that was almost picked off. The Fighting Scouts were able to undercut the route, and Jaden Baya was out in that region. Jaden had both hands on it. Inbounds, but he couldn't pull it in. Maybe he was tightrope walking out there, and perhaps possible that he thought that he was going to step out and might have taken his eyes off. Incomplete pass. 2nd and goal now. Yellow Jackets from the 16. Markers at the snap. The linesman and the line judge both threw their flags, and that is offside on the defense. So now the 3rd penalty called since the Yellow Jackets got the ball to the 1-yard line. On the field in the lineup with the freshman quarterback Luke Berlin. In the backfield is Seth Slaughter with him. Jake Esparza was split left, but now David Simmons will come out to that side of the formation. Now he's going to flip sides. He is going to the right side. Elam Antonelli will go from right to left on the field for the Yellow Jackets. So Antonelli is the split out to the left side. David Simmons is the flanker on the right side. There's a tight end over there, and I believe that is Franco Harris. And again, a marker down. It's a delay on the offense. Well, I'm going to blame David Simmons for that. I don't know if it was actually his fault, but he came in off of the bench to replace Esparza, and he did not do a whole lot of hustling going from one side of the field to the other. So if you know his dad, tell his dad he needs to have a talk with that young man about moving himself across the formation a little quicker. Same formation. Simmons now in motion. They'll go speed sweep to him. And he's going to try to get the edge around the left side, and he just stumbles and falls. He fell himself. He gained yardage. But his legs came out from underneath him. He's going to gain around 6 yards on that little quick front toss. That's technically that's a forward pass. It was flipped forward. That's really a reception, third reception of the day then for Simmons. And we don't have a statistician today, but so far I've been able to tell you that that's in the neighborhood of 46, 47 yards receiving, I believe, for Simmons. And on a quick snap, they're trying to get it out to the left side, and another Yellow Jacket penalty. Ugly exchange. Ugly. Since they got the ball to the 1 yard line, that's now the third penalty on Blue Ridge. There was a penalty snuck in there by the Fighting Scouts in the midst of it. 3 penalties. It's 3rd and goal, ball at about the 16-yard line of Window Rock. Looking left, looking for Simmons. Throw it up, back shoulder. That's out of bounds. Boy, the wind caught that and took it. I mean, it was a good 12, 15 feet out of bounds on the far side of the field, and it brings up 4th down. Well, the Yellow Jackets can feel good that they got the turnover that set them up here. Then they got the ball to the 1 yard line. Since then, it's been a viciously negative exchange. Motion, Simmons across the formation left to right. Berlin's going to roll out and throw that way, and he just throws one up again out of bounds. I don't know if the wind probably had something to do with that, but it was just an ugly duck from the beginning, and it does go to bounds. Look, the Yellow Jackets had the ball at the 1 yard line and could not punch it in. And that's got to make them very upset about themselves. And they're going to turn the ball back over to the Fighting Scouts. So Window Rock will have possession of the football. I say basketball. Almost said basketball. When I say Window Rock, I'm thinking basketball most of the time. It's been a while since we covered a Window Rock game. I believe it's been about 5 years since we were right here at this field covering the Fighting Scouts against the Sholo Cougars. Taylor Begay, the 6'4", 230-pound quarterback for Window Rock, will roll a little out to his left and dump a pass out. Jay Spartan is there to quickly corral the receiver and knock him down for a loss on the play. That's Tyus Hardy Begay on the receiving end of a 3-yard loss. Good downhill pursuit by Barton. And it's 2nd down and 13. Ball is handed off. Right up the middle it goes, and there's really no room to run. Hardy Begay carrying the ball. Franco Harris on the tackle for the Yellow Jackets. Last week against Coconino, Franco was just all over the place defensively. He had the middle on pretty much on lockdown. I know they scored 62 points, but not a lot of that happened right between the guards, which is where you normally see number 32, Franco Harris, playing. Here's a ball tipped. And incomplete. No, caught. Intercepted. I believe that's Jake Esparza, who ends up coming up with the third Blue Ridge turnover of the day. That's Esparza. Ball goes through the hands of the receiver right into Esparza's waiting hands. Esparza a couple of weeks ago against St. John's scooped a fumble up and went the distance, went to the house for a touchdown on defense. I believe it was designated a fumble, recovery and return. Some would say that should be an interception. Here's a quick pass to Simmons out the left side, and he is met rudely with a big hit on defense by the Fighting Scouts. That was a pop out there on that side. I don't think that Simmons expected that hit from Jaden Baya, but Baya delivered. That's a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7. Elam Antonelli is lined up to the right. He had a great game receiving. Holland in passes against Coconino for the Yellow Jackets. Here's the ball that gets right at the line to gain. Needed 7 yards, and it's going to be a close one. And just shy. So a gain of 6 on that play. Up the middle for Seth Slaughter. 3rd down. Play straight ahead. Handoff up the middle. This one goes. Manny Rosales has it, and he got hit instantly as he got right at the line of scrimmage. The referee is going to step up, make a decision. It's 4th down. 4th down, Rosales found no sanctuary through the middle. Might have even lost a foot or so. And hard count draws the defense offside on Window Rock, and the Yellow Jackets on 4th down and a 1.5 feet decide to try to draw the defense, and they did. I wonder if that speaks to confidence level by Coach Hathcock with his offense, because they have been a little bit sloppy here to start the game off. That'll march it to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal there. Handoff up the middle. Seth Slaughter picking his way, and Slaughter steps into the end zone. That's a Yellow Jacket touchdown. Seth helps the Yellow Jackets jump to a 12-0 lead early on here in the game. Blue Ridge checked into this one with a 1-2 record. And the Fighting Scouts, they've been undefeated. And before the Yellow Jackets get Blue Ridge they got off the bus today a little mentally tired. You've had the sloppy play with the penalties, and now they have to take a timeout on special team, timeout on a point after try. I think they're going to go for 2. We'll let them go through the timeout, and we'll stay right here and remind you about last night's victory. 57-0 win for the Show Low Cougars. At home, the Cougars knocked off the Winslow Bulldogs. Congratulations, Show Low. With the win, now 3-1 on the season. Cougars played great offense, played great on defense as well yesterday. And they get their 3rd win of the campaign. The Snowflake Lobos were winners last night as well. It cruised to a comfortable win over the Glendale Cardinals. Slot right formation. Antonelli and Simmons on that side, but they're running over the left side, and successfully so into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Jace Barton on the carry. Barton goes across, and the Yellow Jackets jump out to a 14-point lead, everybody. A word in from Hatch Toyota, presenting sponsors of the Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week. Stand by, back after this.
Make it a September to remember with a new Toyota from Hatch Toyota Sholo. The White Mountains volume leader can still find you low financing as low as 1.9%. And every new Toyota still comes with Toyota Care, our complimentary maintenance plan that covers scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, and 24-hour roadside assistance for 2 years and unlimited miles. What Toyota have you always wanted to drive? Tacoma, RAV4, Avalon, maybe the hot GR86. We're the largest volume dealer in northern Arizona. We have new Toyotas in stock and many more in transit, so you can reserve one before it gets here. Hatch Toyota has finance partners that work with credit problems too. Come in for a confidential report and let our finance specialists help you understand what your options really are. Make it a September to remember with a new Toyota from Hatch Toyota at the Northern Arizona Auto Mall in Sholo and at hatchtoyota.com. Keeping the White Mountains rolling for 32 years. Offers on approved credit plus tax, title, license, and dealer doc fee. See dealer for detail.
Here's the Yellow Jacket kickoff, and the Scouts are going to have it bounce over the head. That goes into the end zone for a touchback. Dangerous for a moment. Jaden Baya back there to return this one, and he couldn't catch the short hop, and it was a hop. Bounces over. He was unable to field it cleanly, and that's an E12. We'll call that. Well, his jersey's number 12. Into the end zone, touchback. And the big guy brings him out. Taylor Begay, 6'4", 230 pounds. And I had heard in the scouting report of the Scouts that he was a guy who likes to run. He'll do that now over the left side. Kind of just a quarterback sweep. Big fella, big body. Jay Spartan is there to help bring him down. Also in on the tackle was Noah Chi was there to wrap him up. 7-yard gain for Begay on the play. But the big-bodied quarterback has a big arm as well. He can sling it. And they're going to line up with a heavy set to the right. Begay takes it, tries to fight, battle his way forward, trying to get that first down, but he's only going to get 2 when he needed 3. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and a yard. 3rd and 1 to go. The ball just right at the 28-yard line of Window Rock. Fighting Scouts have not had the ball much past this spot here in their 3 possessions. We are down to 1:48 remaining in the first quarter. So 3rd down and call it 4 feet to go. Begay puts a man in motion. That's Baya. Fake the option. Begay takes it, and he's carrying Antonelli, the defender, down for a few extra yards. A big gainer on the play for the big guy. And it's Taylor Begay taking it right to midfield. 21-yard pickup as he ran the option, faked the give, took it upfield. And a first down right at midfield. That's the deepest that the Window Rock Scouts have gotten the ball so far here with 1:18 remaining in the first quarter. They'll run the option again. Nope, now going to throw out of it. Pressure gets to Begay. He gets hit several times and flips it back right into Seth Slaughter's hands. He flipped it backward for some reason. Thought maybe, I guess, the guy behind him was his guy. And it's right into Seth Slaughter's hands, who is almost immediately tackled. And that is now the 4th turnover in the first quarter that the Yellow Jackets have collected. 4 turnovers. That is a flip backwards. That is technically a fumble recovery. Begay, I mean, it looked intentional on the look on our video. If anybody out there can see the video, because I don't know if you can or not. We're having some very serious bandwidth issues, but ball got flipped straight back. First down, Yellow Jackets. They've got it at the Scouts' 42-yard line. Berlin wants to throw left. Antonelli with the screen. Breaks it back to the inside. That was really diagnosed well. And Jaden Baya once again. Jaden is turning out to be as active a defender as anybody on the field's been early on in this game. And I like him. I like his game. He is a physical player, very aggressive. And he comes in and he broke up, busted up that screen pass. Obviously, the Scouts have seen that on film because The Jackets like to run it. Now they're going to throw downfield. Simmons around the left side, and that ball is going to sail out of bounds. Once again, the wind is an issue, and Berlin, the quarterback for Blue Ridge, he's lofting it. Anything that's lofted, it's going to be anybody's guess where it ends up, because I don't know how strong the wind is blowing, but my calibrated finger in the air suggests that the wind is about 25 to 30 miles an hour. I know you can hear it. I'm sure you can hear it on the broadcast. It's coming in loud and clear. 3rd down and 7. Throw it out left side. It's caught by Franco Harris, and he is dumped immediately. Another great play defensively by Window Rock. That's Jimmy Sosi who got there. Sosi actually caused a 3-yard loss on that catch by Franco. 4th down and 10. 4-down territory with the ball at the 43-yard line. Blue Ridge does not want to pump the ball away. A 14-0 lead for the Yellow Jackets, but 4th and 10. What can they do here with it? Berlin rolls out to his right. Trying to throw the comeback, and he just misses his guy, Antonelli. Well, look, Berlin has been really nowhere close to his target most of the time he's thrown today, and he's thrown a number of passes. He must have attempted near 10 passes already in this game today. And I've got to tell you that I don't think, some of it's the kid's fault. You got to adjust at some point, but the wind here is vicious. And the Yellow Jackets passing game is paying a price for it. They've had the ball 4 times. They've cashed it in twice. We've got 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter of this one. At Window Rock High School, this might be the final play of the quarter. Throw deep left side. Begay lets it fly, and his receiver had a quick little step. It is incomplete around that left side. Avery Wilson down. Had, like I said, a step on Antonelli of Blue Ridge, but the ball was a little bit overthrown. Begay showing his big right arm. So, again, incomplete. It did stop the clock with 4 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 2nd down and play coming up. Jam-packed offensive formation, heavy to the right. They're going to give it to one of those big backs up front. They got like a guard in the backfield. He wears an offensive lineman's number. What is that, 56, 58 out there? The jersey numbers are a little bit just a tad small, everybody. Yeah, it looks like 58. Elijah Kane Morgan, one of those linemen, lines up in the backfield. He carried it, but no gain on the play. And that's the end of the first quarter. When we return, they'll flip the sides. It'll be Window Rock's ball, their own 43-yard line, and a 3rd down and 10 on the way. 14-0 Blue Ridge in front. Sports Zone Radio's coverage of our Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota. Back right after this, everybody.
It's time to cash in on the value of your old car. You may have seen more new cars at dealerships, but used car values are still holding high for the moment. It's time to trade in your current vehicle and get top dollar while you still can. Where? Hatch Toyota, of course. The White Mountains Volume Dealer is still offering the highest possible values for your trade. Or we'll buy it outright. Cars, trucks, crossovers, SUVs. Come in and get an instant appraisal and offer, and we will write you a check on the spot. Or apply it as trade value for your new 2022 Hatch Toyota. And we have the inventory. Now's the time to turn your old car into a payday. We're not just saying it, we're paying it. Hatch Toyota at the Northern Arizona Auto Mall in Cholo and at hatchtoyota.com. Keeping the White Mountains rolling for 32 years.
Hi, this is Chaz Hatch. Get our statewide low price guarantee on every new Toyota. Find out more at hatchtoyota.com or visit us today at the Northern Arizona Auto Mall in Cholo.
Offer number benefit Toyota Financial Services. Excludes government and dealer fees. See dealer for details.
Trick play time for the Fighting Scouts. Well, you know the trickeration's coming out sooner or later. And they're going to get the ball deep into Yellow Jacket territory as they throw a reverse, then pass, deep downfield, and the Fighting Scouts get the ball to the Yellow Jacket 15-yard line. 1st and 10, Window Rock threatening to get their first points of the game here, trailing Blue Ridge 14-0. So we'll bring you back in to start the second quarter now. The Sports on Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota. thanks for enduring the wind with us today up here on the Great Navajo Nation. First down play, the 15-yard line. Handed up. No, that's the quarterback trying to take it himself. And here comes Franco Harris knifing in and getting a good shot on the quarterback's legs before he can take it up. Do too much with it. 1 yard gain is all that Begay is going to manage. Taylor Begay, the quarterback. 2nd down and 9. Ball at the Yellow Jacket 14-yard line. Deepest penetration into Yellow Jacket territory so far this afternoon and early Saturday afternoon matchup for the Yellow Jackets. Begay rolling to his right. Wants to step up now, throw, and Esparza steps across, gets a hand on a ball intended for Jaden Baya. Incomplete. Yellow Jackets with a nice pass deflection by that guy, number 41. Good job, well done, Jake Esparza. 3rd down and 9 for the Scouts. Yellow Jackets, can they do the old bend but don't break? Blue Ridge playing without one of their starters that got injured, knocked out for a couple of weeks with a broken thumb last week against Coconino. Trenton Trickey, he's a freshman, and he is unavailable to the team as the timeout is called. The Fighting Scouts grab a timeout. Opportunity for us to check in with a 30-second quick little word in from our friends at Beeman Well Drilling. Don't go away. 10:50 on the clock, second quarter. The Sports on Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
The team at Beeman Well Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beeman Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beeman Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beeman Well Drilling.
The Fighting Scouts elect for a timeout, talk it over. 3rd down and 9 coming up. Could use a little chunk play here if you're the Scouts. Try to get the ball into scoring range. Well, I guess they're technically there, right? You're at the 14-yard line. You got to call that scoring range. Run the option right side. Baya has it. Thinks about throwing. Gets wrapped up. Jake Esparza makes another fine play here on this defensive sequence for the Yellow Jackets. Able to reach out, grab a fistful of jersey. And Baya, he was looking downfield, looking toward the pylon area to maybe throw the ball, but Esparza gets there too quick. And you don't like those jersey tackles most of the time, but the Yellow Jackets are going to take that. The ball is going to come all the way back to the 24-yard line. 4th down, 4th and 19. For Window Rock, they can get a first down, but they've got to go to the 5 to get it. They'll line up, snap it to one of the up men. Jaden Baya has it, rolls left, trying to get rid of it, lofts it in the air, and that's incomplete. Looking for Taylor Begay, the quarterback, had come out of the backfield, but there's a marker down in the backfield, and that could be in the area of roughing the passer. It is roughing the passer, personal foul, and that is going to hurt the Yellow Jackets kind of severely. It's one of those plays you reach out there, get a hold of the quarterback who's just released it and don't let go. That'll be an automatic first down. The Yellow Jackets defense is going to have to get to work again. There's a timeout called. Well, Coach Hathcock comes out and talks about his guy, talks about the situation. He's trying to get from the referee, get a breakdown of what his guy did. He, I guess, didn't feel like there was anything wrong. Do we have a replay on that? Do we have a wide look replay on that last play? And let's see how, if we can, we've got a look. Let's see what brought the penalty out. Reach out. Here comes Franco Harris. And Harris puts a hit on him right after the release. Well, that is tough. That's a borderline call. I could see that one. I felt like Harris pulled up a little bit on the hit. After the mark-off, by the way, half the distance to the goal line. So first down. It should be first down and goal. It is, yeah. First and goal at the 9-yard line. Well, that's one of those that I could see it being called or not called. And I think you can make a strong argument in either case. I didn't think Franco was overly aggressive. He was certainly beelining for the passer. And then you could see him pull up at the end, but he made contact. Gonna do the flip again, try to throw that little halfback pass. They do indeed. They run it successful. Pass is caught. I believe that was Jaden Baya that lofted it up there. And the catch on the other end of it was made by Avery Wilson for the touchdown, and the Fighting Scouts have their first points of the day. 9:52 on the clock here in the second quarter. 14-6 is our score. Window Rock in front. Following the point after try as Begay rolls out to his right. He's got a lot of room to get there, and he is going to do just that. He gets across. Chase Barton has given up a lot of size, a lot of mass, a lot of weight. And Taylor Begay takes it across for the 2-point conversion. It's 14-8. The lead for the Yellow Jackets. Grab a timeout here. A word in from White Mountain Regional Medical Center. They bring you the Sports on Radio Player of the Game every game. The Sports on Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
Imagine this, a professional healthcare partner that's concerned about you, your choices, your health, your safety. At White Mountain Regional Medical Center in Springerville, choice and elevating your healthcare experience is the mission of our new CEO, experienced physicians, and friendly staff. Whether you need a rapid COVID-19 test, a vaccination, or you're looking to utilize the newest MRI, CT scan, or nuclear medicine technology, White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
For all things fun, festive, and spooky. For fall and Halloween, visit the Hallmark Gold Crown store in Pine Top. And during any season, you can count on Hallmark to have that special card you're searching for that captures all the feels and moments you want to express. Make spending time this fall more shareable with an incredible assortment of beautiful candles, kitchen, and home decor from all the brand names you love. At Hallmark, smiles are made together.
Back into it, little pooch kick. It's fielded and downed by the Yellow Jackets at their own 41-yard line. No return, but good field position nonetheless. Welcome back in, everybody, to Window Rock High School for this broadcast. The Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week. Well, Blue Ridge has never been, I mean, it's good field position. They're on 41-yard line, but in this entire game, they have not been this far away from pay dirt. Every possession began on the Window Rock half of the field. And here is I'm going to have to kill that microphone once again. Incomplete pass, Luke Berlin. Boy, Luke's numbers so far. His passing efficiency for the season is really suffering. He is having a real difficult time finding his targets. Short side is the left side. That's where they're going to put the flanker. That's David Simmons. They got to split out to the right. Simmons in motion now. Across the formation. Berlin throwing that way, trying to throw downfield, and it's a comeback. Well, I'm not sure that was intended to be a back shoulder fade, but Elam Antonelli takes it across the 20-yard line, and a huge Yellow Jacket gain to get them set up 1st and 10, and that'll go inside the red zone. Well, there's a marker down in the Yellow Jacket backfield. So instead of being at the Window Rock 16, I think that's coming all the way back. It will not be a 43-yard gain, which is what it would have been if that marker had not been thrown. They bring in a third official to talk it over. They're going to wave it off. It's going to stand. 43-yard gain for the Yellow Jackets. Ball at the Window Rock 16-yard line. It may have been, well, I'm trying to think of what might have brought that flag out. It's possible that Simmons turned upfield a split second early and the officials were talking over whether or not that was an illegal procedure, but one way or the other, after discussion, they waved it off. First down and 10, ball at the 16. Ball loose as a handoff to Seth Slaughter. Didn't go so well, and he's got about a 5-yard gain in the vicinity of the 11-yard line. Seth recovered his own fumble. Look at the replay on this. No. Captured that replay a little bit late, fellas. 9 minutes, 11 seconds remaining, first half. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report at the break. Shotgun, Berlin hands it off. Jay Spartan up the middle, cuts back, and he's going to fight his way into the end zone, dive, and that is a touchdown. The Yellow Jackets, a little delay on the indication, but that one. And we're going to mark that out as a 12-yard touchdown run for Jay Spartan. Blue Ridge up 20-8. I was going to say a moment ago, just reminiscent, when we had played Window Rock my senior season of football, we beat them in Holbrook, and I think the score was 14-8. The score we were sitting at just a little while ago before the Yellow Jackets just now scored. Here's a pass intended for Antonelli, the screen pass on the right side. He has a hard time pulling it in. Incomplete. The Yellow Jackets have an injured player who I think is Rosales, limping off the field on the left side, and that's going to be incomplete. And we'll grab a word from the Bloomhouse Floral Design Shop in Pine Top as we take a quick timeout here after the Yellow Jackets score. They lead 20-8. The Sports on Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
No matter the occasion, large, small, or just because, the Bloomhouse Floral Designs, located in Pine Top, will create the perfect bouquet to capture your moment perfectly. Offering the widest selection of beautiful and unique floral designs and accents, the Bloomhouse serves as your personal creation expert. We are open to serve you Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and Saturday from 10 till 4. Same day and rush deliveries are available. Stop by or order online at bloomhouseflorals.com.
Blue Ridge will kick the ball away, go to defense after going up 20-8 in this one at Window Rock. Welcome back in, football fans. The Sports on Radio Game of the Week and our bonus coverage here on a Saturday. Second game for you this week here at Sports on Radio, presented by Hatch Toyota. We're at Window Rock High School. Window Rock, of the bigger schools up here in the north, these teams that play in the 3A North region now, the teams that previously, like Tuba City and Chinle, who were previously 3A teams before this season. Window Rock is the only of these bigger schools up here that does not have a artificial turf field. It's playing on a natural grass field. It's a very old stadium, old field. In fact, it's so old I played here in 1984. And they're going to get a new field at some point, but they're going to have a new stadium, and it would already have been built. But apparently, there's a problem, and that problem is that the Environmental Protection Agency will not let them build the field on the spot they want to build the field. And I guess the issue is they did some core sampling and drilled down and to see what's underneath. And they found out that there was a lot of waste, refuse, something else underneath. And a quarterback sack. The Yellow Jackets send Franco Harris right up the middle. He gets there. He's not the only guy, though. There was some help for Harris. Combo sack in the backfield. Give half of that to Aiden Olguin. Hayden has a Terrific lineman for the Yellow Jackets, and Aiden gets there to help out on that sack. Big loss of 8. Give it off the right side, and there's a gain. To get a whole bunch of that back, and then a hit. Was that a late hit? Yeah, late hit out of bounds. Yeah, looked like it. I'm not sure who came over on that Window Rock bench and put the hit on Tyus Hardy-Begay. You'll see it on if you're looking at the replay here. Tyus about right there. Yeah. Aggressive play on defense. Kind of got to know where you're at, though. Well, I'm looking at it. It really wasn't that physical. A hit, kind of, again, pulling up on the play, but, still, again, you're 2-3 steps out of bounds. You've got to pull up a little bit sooner than that. You can't quite stay with your momentum. Got to find a way to pull back in that moment. So with that personal foul, ball goes to the Yellow Jacket 49-yard line, first down. Taylor Begay up the middle. The big guy drags Franco Harris for a bit. And a 5-yard gain on the play to the 44 of the Yellow Jackets. .747 on the clock, everybody. Second quarter here at Window Rock. Second down and 5 is the situation. They're going to direct snap it to Hardy-Begay, and somebody knifed right through that offensive line. That is Rosales. Manny Rosales getting back there. And he is going to erase the previous 5-yard gain. It's a 5-yard loss. Well done by Manny. Gets through, fights through. And the blitz, the run blitz works for the Yellow Jackets. Third down and 10. Taylor Begay. Quarterback takes the snap. He wants to throw. Step into his right. Taking his time. Throws back downfield. Has a man open deep, but he is unable to connect. Incomplete. Behind the defense was Devin Yazzie. He had gotten behind Elam Antonelli and behind Esparza. Got behind all those Yellow Jacket defenders in the secondary. And that goes incomplete. Fourth down and 10 now. 4th and 10, Window Rock. The Yellow Jackets forced 4 turnovers in the first quarter. Have not seen one yet here now in the second quarter. And timeout. Window Rock takes a timeout. It might very well be their final timeout available here in the first half. So timeout is grabbed. We will pause 10 seconds for stationed identification on the Sports Zone Radio Network.
This is Sports Zone Radio. Champions play here at Sports Zone Radio.
Folks, you're listening live and local to Sports Zone Radio's coverage of the game of the week on Mix 98 KRFM Sholo. 6:44 on the clock, second quarter, and a 30-second timeout. Stand by.
Attention! Did you know that you may be eligible to receive a free data plan with 60 gigabytes of LTE data to use as a hotspot every month? If you live on tribal lands and are on a government assistance program like WIC, SNAP, Lifeline, Pell Grants, or Medicaid, Cellular One can help. Just ask for the Cellular One ACP plan. It comes with unlimited data and a 60 gigabyte LTE data hotspot. Get your free ACP plan at any Cellular One store today. ACP is a government benefit program and customers must qualify. Some restrictions apply. Limited time only. Non-transferable. Limited to 1 line per household.
Taylor Begay back to throw. Pressure forces him to step up on fourth down. Battle, fighting, trying to get the push, but only able to get 5 yards out of it. A huge scrum unfolded, and that on fourth down is going to be a turnover on downs. Could not get it the distance. Hunter Kraus coming up, making that play, helping to make that play. And the Yellow Jackets will get the ball back to their own 44-yard line. Plenty of time left first half to add to the lead if they can do so. 20-8. Under these conditions with the wind blowing the Yellow Jackets passing attack, and they like to throw the ball. They are making no bones about it. They want to throw the football, and the wind has certainly hampered that effort today. Split to the right, slot on that side for the Yellow Jackets. Hand it off up the middle, out of that spread, and a nice gain. That'll be a first down carry on the play. 12-yard pickup for Seth Slaughter. And the spread did its job. It opened some space to run right through the middle. And some pretty good blocking up front by the Yellow Jackets. First down, Blue Ridge at the Window Rock 44-yard line. Antonelli is the split out to the left. Looking that way. And the ball comes out. Berlin fumbles. And one of those defenders for Window Rock ran right by the ball loose on the turf. That was Ethan Tabaha. And he ran right by the ball. Could have had a fumble recovery. And that gave Berlin a chance to come back to it and make the recovery. It just slipped right out of Berlin's hands. And it'll be second down at 22 as it moves all the way back to the Yellow Jacket 44-yard line. 20-8, Blue Ridge in front with the ball. Clock moving at 5:45 and counting down, second quarter. Berlin gets rid of it quickly. That's caught by Simmons on the wide receiver screen. He's going to get all that previous yardage back. He's in the open field down the right sideline. Does he have the legs to get there? He does. Or did he get pushed out of bounds? Looking for the official's indication. It's possible, I guess, he went out of bounds. I have seen no indication. I guess he went inside the 5-yard line and he stepped out of bounds there. Okay. Didn't get there. Well, that's on him. That's his own fault. He went out of bounds. Handoff up the middle. Seth Slaughter takes it in. It's about a 3-yard touchdown. That's coming back. That is coming back. Well, David Simmons, pass receiving yardage. I don't know what it is, but he is right in the neighborhood of 90 to 95 yards receiving here in this first half for the Jackets. You know, he should have taken it into the end zone. There was a defender who was coming up, shadowing him. But Simmons should have scored, and he stepped out, and it was his own fault. Here's a illegal procedure. The Yellow Jackets, they got themselves. They were trying to pull the defense off. Instead, they moved early. Ball is back out to about the 12-yard line. It'll be first down and goal for Blue Ridge right there. What do you say they give it up the middle to Seth Slaughter, huh? Seem about right? And that's what they do. Slaughter has it. Between the tackles he goes, and he got a chunk of that penalty yardage back. He's right at about the 7-yard line. It'll be second down and goal from that spot. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line. Two receivers split out left. Same play, right up the middle. The Scouts this time are going to have nothing to do with that one. It's a fine defensive play right there in the middle of that defense. Jeremiah Lewis on the solo tackle. In fact, might have been a yard loss on the play. Back out to the 8-yard line, third down and goal. Fake it, throw, and again, a little bit of wind action, a little bit of didn't start it off in the right spot. It's incomplete in spite of a diving effort by Franco Harris. And now fourth down. Really kind of familiar, really, the territory, right, for the Yellow Jackets. Fourth down and goal from about the 8-yard line. Sparza will leave the field. Simmons comes back onto the field, replaces him. He's on the short side of the field. Fourth down play. Well, I think the Jackets will throw the ball here, don't you? Elam Antonelli is split out wide to the left, and they're going to throw that way solo. And again, it's way short of the mark. I kind of feel like, you've got to put more on it. You've got to step into that throw a little bit better. I mean, it's a 20-yard throw to the left side that skipped in. That was didn't even reach the feet of the receiver. Now, also might have been a bad read. It's possible that Antonelli was supposed to run the slant and did not. So, incomplete pass, turned over on downs, back to Winter They have a chance to cut into that 2-score lead the Jackets have right now. 4 minutes, 5 seconds on the clock here in the second quarter. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report comes up at the break. Baya in motion. Throw deep. Pass intercept. Second interception today for Jake Esparza. Deep in Scouts territory. Tackle made. Markers down on the return. Two different officials threw their flags. The Jackets are going to have it. These flags came out way after the catch was made by Jake. Holding on the return. That's going to go back. Blue Ridge will have it back again and a chance to build on their 20-8 lead here. 3:55 on the clock in the second quarter. So it is going to be Jackets ball. How about a quick 30-second timeout, everybody? Sports on Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
If you or your loved ones are sick or hurt, there's no longer a need to call and make an appointment to see a provider. Simply come in to one of Summit Healthcare's 3 urgent care locations. Summit Healthcare Urgent Care in Pine Top, Summit Healthcare Family Medicine in Snowflake Taylor, and Summit Healthcare Urgent Care in Show Low. Summit Urgent Care of Show Low is no longer on the Deuce of Clubs, but is now located at the Summit Healthcare Outpatient Pavilion. Summit Healthcare. Care. It's what they do.
Thank you to Summit Healthcare for the partnership here at Sports Zone Radio. Our game of the week presented by Hatch Toyota. Handoff up the middle. And a no gain for Seth Slaughter. Second down and 10. Berlin has 2 receivers out to the right, a tight end on the left side of the formation, and they're going to throw the wheel. Simmons makes the catch, and he's brought down inside the 5. And there's a collision out there, and I think 2 defenders ran into each other. And one of those defenders is on the turf. Took the brunt of that hit. This is his own guy that made the contact. Well, Taylor Begay is back there. He's the safety, and he's a big 230-pound safety. The defensive back who was trying to stay in coverage with Simmons, who had to hold up to receive the ball. I think that was contact with the knee to the head. It's Kanan Marianito. They're going to bring him off the field, but I think he took a knee to the side of his head while he was trying to make that play. So they'll bring him off the field. We'll hope that he's okay. He's looking okay right now. And then we'll get back to the action. The Yellow Jackets will now put Franco Harris in the backfield. First and goal, that's at the 1-yard line. Give it to Franco. Franco is bottled up in the backfield. Great penetration. Somebody on the backside on the offensive line just said ole and let the defender come right through that side. And Harris ends up losing 3 or 4 yards. That's back to the 5-yard line. Boy, what a great job. The guy that made the play does not show up on my roster. So second down and goal from the 5-yard line. Harris up the middle, and Harris gets hit as he crosses the 2. Well, he is just inside. He might be inside the 1 yard line with that. Franco gains 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and goal from the 1 yard line. Well, Blue Ridge has been in this vicinity a couple of different times that did not produce points for them. They have shot themselves in the foot. Penalties have been a problem in particular. And now they put it on the turf, and that's going to cost them. Seth Slaughter on the exchange from the quarterback. Boy, did the Yellow Jackets ever get off the bus? I don't know. So that's going to move it back. Ball goes back to about the 3, maybe 4 yard line. 4th and goal for the Yellow Jackets right there. 4th down conversions have not been a specialty of Blue Ridge today. Antonelli split out left. There is a slot on that side of the formation for Luke Berlin, the quarterback. And an offside penalty, half the distance. Ball will go to about the 2 yard line now. Two-yard penalty is what that ends up being. Minute 27 remaining here in the first half. Luke Berlin, 4th down play. Fake it, throw over the middle, pass caught by the tight end. That is a Franco Harris reception, touchdown Blue Ridge, and they tack some points on here, 26-8. Our score with a minute 15 left in the first half. Harris the catch. Again, throw over the middle. The point after attempt is intercepted by Taylor Begay. The safety stepped in, read it perfectly. Pretty much the same thing. The Yellow Jackets trying the same thing, and this time it would not work. They faked it. They ran the slants. Taylor Begay, the interception. We're back in a moment, everybody, with a minute 15 left in the first half here. Sports Zone Radio's Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
The team at Beam & Will Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beam & Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beam & Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beam & Well Drilling. Hi, everybody. This is Sports Zone Radio's Floyd Simmons. Here at the Sports Zone, we are proud to offer award-winning sports coverage. We spend countless hours and miles on the road for our digital radio broadcasts, live video productions, and exhausting hours editing the best video content in the market. If you're a coach or athletic director, talk to us about shooting your school or team's photography. I guarantee you, no one will work harder to do it better. Contact us for pricing and samples. The number to call is 928-358-7905. That's 928-358-7905.
Yellow Jacket kickoff. And is going to skip in at around the 20-yard line. That gets by everybody. And Jaden Baya had to go back inside the 5-yard line and scoop it up. The Yellow Jackets jump on him quickly, and that is where the ball is going to rest. The tackle is made in coverage by the Yellow Jackets. A very long field in front of Taylor Begay, the quarterback. The big guy can throw it down the field. And I would imagine you're going to see that with 57 seconds left in the first half. It's not a great danger of them leaving a lot of time for Blue Ridge if they can't get it all done. The ball is actually at the 8-yard line. First down. Slot formation on both sides. For the Scouts, deep. Downfield it goes. Antonelli tips it away. He was down there. Stride for stride with the receiver, Avery Wilson. And Antonelli was able to reach up, get a hand, and deflect it away. Stop remaining here in the first half. 26-8, Blue Ridge in front. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report coming up in a bit. You're listening live and local in the White Mountains on Mix 98 KRFM Sholo, everybody, our broadcast partner here at Sports Zone Radio. Motion left side, Baya, and he's going to take the pass out of the backfield. Jay Spartan is there from his linebacker position to immediately meet him with the tackle. Timeout, Blue Ridge. I believe that's the Yellow Jackets' final timeout. That was a gain of 5 yards on the play, 3rd down 5, straight ahead for Blue Ridge. And we'll grab this timeout here back in just a moment. More first half action from Winter Rock, the Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
No matter the occasion, large, small, or just because, the Bloomhouse Floral Designs, located in Pine Top, will create the perfect bouquet to capture your moment perfectly. Offering the widest selection of beautiful and unique floral designs and accents, the Bloomhouse serves as your personal creation expert. We are open to serve you Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and Saturday from 10 till 4. Same day and rush deliveries are available. Stop by or order online at bloomhouseflorals.com.
.46 seconds remain in the first half. Window Rock has the football, 3rd down and 5. They're just at about their own 13-yard line with the ball. I'm looking around. I'm trying to find Jaden Baya. He's in the slot on the right side. He goes in motion. Taylor Begay has to step up, and the Yellow Jacket pressure gets to him. Quarterback sack. Check for you the guy that gets there on the play. It looked like Aiden Olguin is, again, that guy that made the play. I guess the Yellow Jackets had one timeout remaining because they call it now. 36 seconds remain in the first half. It'll bring up 4th down, a 2-yard loss on that quarterback sack for Olguin. 4th down and 7. Straight ahead after the Yellow Jacket timeout. Remind you, our next broadcast of the Hatch Toyota Friday Night Football Show is next Friday. Always begins at 5 o'clock. Here on Mix 98 KRFM, also on the Sports Zone Radio mobile app. And unfortunately, we've had issues with our internet access out here in Winter Rock this afternoon. So we are going to have to replay our broadcast is what we'll do. How about that? We upload the broadcast to everybody, replay it for you. Winter Rock will kick it away. Bounces high in the air to David Simmons at the 50-yard line. And David is going to get swallowed up. Hey, breaks the tackle. Bounces out to the outside. And he is going to go out of bounds. Good field position for Simmons and the Yellow Jackets. He was able to duck under a couple of guys who I thought were going to bring him down. Take a look on the replay. As he cut back. And then ends up running right into a couple of defenders. Did not wrap him up. Simmons was able to squirt free from that. Marker down, by the way. That's a personal foul. Face mask on the defense. So that is going to take it from its spot at about the 19 and go half the distance to the goal line. I guess it was more like the 22 because the ball's at the 11-yard line now. So 1st and goal for Blue Ridge. Can they get it in? Can they punch it in from the 20, or rather from that spot, the 21, and with 20 seconds remaining? We'll see what they elect to do. Solo receiver split out wide to the right, Simmons. On that side in the slot is Esparza. Antonelli is the slot on the opposite side, the short side of the field, and the split end on that side is Sergeant Slaughter, Seth Slaughter. 20 seconds remain in the half. Now the Yellow Jackets are out of timeouts. So Blue Ridge kind of has to delay a game. Yet another penalty and mistake by the Yellow Jackets. The ball goes back to the 16-yard line now. So it is, about the 15. 1st down and goal from there. High snap. Berlin. has to fall on it. Now, I don't know what the Yellow Jackets are doing, but they got a way of stopping the clock. 12 seconds. They have no urgency. Well, now we got injured players. Two of those Winter Rock Scouts defenders, they collided in the backfield trying to come up with that loose ball. No sense of urgency. Well, they didn't really collide. And looking on the video, minor collision, but both guys go down and both guys are hurt. And from the angle I just looked at, tough to see how they might have gotten hurt on that. Got two players down for the Scouts. That gives the Yellow Jackets an opportunity. That's going to stop the clock. They will wind the clock as soon as the players leave the field. So Blue Ridge is going to have to be ready to get up to the line and run a play quickly. If they run it fast enough and it's a pass play and they don't take too much time in getting the pass away and it's incomplete, they'll still have time left for one more shot at the end zone. But they're going to have to snap the ball pretty quickly after the referee gives the all clear. Both players remain on the turf for the Fighting Scouts. I think at a White Mountain Regional Medical Center, you see them on the screen. They present the Sports Zone Radio Player of the Game after each of our broadcasts. We want to thank them for their partnership here at Sports Zone Radio. Both players remain on the turf for the Scouts, and they both appear to be in a lot of pain. In fact, the medical personnel for the Yellow Jackets are both out there. That includes Eric Cox from White Mountain Physical Therapy and his role as a coach in the Yellow Jacket system as well, and provides them with medical support. He comes out to help out. We'll take a timeout, everybody. These two players still on the field. Don't go anywhere. Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week is presented by Hatch Toyota.
Imagine this, a professional healthcare partner that's concerned about you, your choices, your health, your safety. At White Mountain Regional Medical Center in Springerville, choice and elevating your healthcare experience is the mission of our new CEO, experienced physicians, and friendly staff. Whether you need a rapid COVID-19 test, a vaccination, or you're looking to utilize the newest MRI, CT scan, or nuclear medicine technology, White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
Well, we got back to the action pretty quick. They didn't even really get the players completely off the field. Carted off the field. They came back and played the final 10 seconds. Wanted to get that out of the way as fast as they could, I guess. We got the 10 seconds run down on an incomplete pass by the Yellow Jackets. First half comes to an end. Our score 26-8. Blue Ridge is in front of Window Rock in this one. The undefeated Fighting Scouts are in danger of being tagged with their very first loss of the season. We'll see if they've got something that they can draw up at halftime to turn those tables around. We'll break it down for you here coming up on the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report from Window Rock. A Saturday afternoon, a rare Saturday afternoon regular season football game and broadcast of the Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota. We'll be back to Window Rock in a moment and break it down right after this. Stand by, everybody. Our coverage presented here at Sports Zone Radio by Hatch Toyota.
Value is a car that goes for 200,000 miles and a product specialist that's not on commission. It's a truck that fires up every morning so you can provide for your family, and a complimentary maintenance plan, including roadside service for 2 years or 25,000 miles. It's what you get instead of what you pay. All areas where Toyota is a value leader. Hatch Toyota brings you more Kelley Blue Book Best Buys than any other manufacturer. We're also one of the largest supporters of nonprofit organizations, the arts, children's sports, and local charities whose efforts benefit our local residents. We provide jobs and support other local businesses by buying their products and paying taxes for schools and first responders. We believe the health of a community depends on being involved. Whether you live in Show Low, Pine Top, Alpine, or anywhere in the White Mountains, these are the dollars you spend with us going back into our community. Hatch Toyota at the Northern Arizona Auto Mall in Show Low and HatchToyota.com. Keeping the White Mountains rolling for 32 years. Come to the dealership that supports your community.
Attention! Did you know that you may be eligible to receive a free data plan with 60 gigabytes of LTE data to use as a hotspot every month? If you live on tribal lands and are on a government assistance program like WIC, SNAP, Lifeline, Pell Grants, or Medicaid, Cellular One can help. Just ask for the Cellular One ACP plan. It comes with unlimited data and a 60 gigabyte LTE data hotspot. Get your free ACP plan at any Cellular One store today. ACP is a government benefit program and customers must qualify. Some restrictions apply. Limited time only. Non-transferable. Limited to one line per household.
For all things fun, festive, and spooky. For fall and Halloween, visit the Hallmark Gold Crown store in Pine Top. And during any season, you can count on Hallmark to have that special card you're searching for that captures all the feels and moments you want to express. Make spending time this fall more shareable with an incredible assortment of beautiful candles, kitchen, and home decor from all the brand names you love. At Hallmark, smiles are made together.
Would you like to share your talents and make a difference in someone's life? Ask about volunteer opportunities at Summit Healthcare. Summit Healthcare volunteers serve in almost every department within their organization. Volunteers provide customer service, kitchen assistance, transportation, retail assistance, and help in most patient units. For more information on becoming a volunteer at Summit Healthcare and to learn more of some of the benefits of volunteering, call the Volunteer Services Manager.
It's football season, and for our September special, we are giving away front row tickets to see the Arizona Cardinals. Right now, when you use the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint to replace your insured windshield, you not only get free dinners at Los Corrales, baby, and free movie tickets at the WME theaters, but this month your name goes in the hat for 2 front row tickets to see the Cardinals battle the Saints Thursday night, October 20th at Cardinal Stadium in Glendale. Plus, you get gas money and motel the night of the game. Right now, get dinners and movies, or choose full-service car washes, or $100 in window tint. And your name goes in the hat for front row Arizona Cardinals tickets. Oh, and if you don't like football, we will simply give you $1,000 cash. You know the number.
536-597. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Cash Back. Woohoo!
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
Hey everybody, welcome back into Winter Rock High School. A first half marred by, a couple of serious Winter Rock injuries. 4 Blue Ridge takeaways in the first quarter helped them build an early lead in this game. They forced 4 turnovers, a couple of interceptions, a couple of fumble recoveries for the Yellow Jackets in the first quarter alone. They could not cash in 2 of those. Had some issues getting it all done, really, in that first half. A sloppy first half, a lot of penalties committed. I don't know. Those are the highlights. Blue Ridge, let's see, Seth Slaughter's gotten into the end zone. David Simmons has a touchdown. Franco Harris has scored a touchdown as well for the Yellow Jackets. Not sure who that 4th touchdown belongs to for Blue Ridge, but they have scored 4 times. They lead 26-8 here at Winter Rock, everybody. Well, we're working on some technical issues, trying to get our YouTube live stream corrected. There's problems there. We're doing our best for you, everybody. do stand by. It's halftime here. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. While we work on some of our technical issues, we grab a timeout and a word in from Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tints. Back in a moment with more from Winter Rock on the Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week. It's brought to you by Hatch Toyota. Don't go anywhere.
It's football season, and for our September special, we are giving away front row tickets to see the Arizona Cardinals. Right now, when you use the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint to replace your insured windshield, you not only get free dinners at Los Corrales, baby, and free movie tickets at the WME theaters, but this month, your name goes in the hat for 2 front row tickets to see the Cardinals battle the Saints Thursday night, October 20th at Cardinal Stadium in Glendale. Plus, you get gas money and motel the night of the game. Right now, get dinners and movies, or choose full-service car washes, or $100 in window tint. And your name goes in the hat for front row Arizona Cardinals tickets. Oh, and if you don't like football, we will simply give you $1,000 cash. You know the number.
536-597. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass cash back. Woohoo!
Hatch Toyota in Sholo does a lot of advertising. The best advertising is when your experience is so good, you tell your friends about it.
My product specialist was patient with me. She helped me trade in my old car and get the best car and best deal on a new one. She was amazing, trusting, and kind. I would go back again just to see her. I highly recommend Hatch Toyota.
I have purchased my fair share of cars over the years, with the majority of them being from Hatch Toyota. Yesterday, I picked up another truck, and the experience was first class from top to bottom. I'll always continue to buy from them and refer others as well. First class dealership.
We know you can buy anywhere, and we want your experience to be worthy of telling your friends. We also offer Toyota Care, our complimentary maintenance plan, including roadside service for 2 years or 25,000 miles.
Hi, this is Chaz Hatch. Get our statewide low price guarantee on every new Toyota. Find out more at hatchtoyota.com or visit us today at the Northern Arizona Auto Mall in Sholo.
Summit Healthcare's orthopedic clinic offers exceptional care to not only our White Mountain athletes, but anyone in pain. Jeffrey Cornelson, DO, and Jacob Oldham, MD, specialize in joint, hip, and knee replacement with new and efficient procedures, including the use of ROSA, knee robotic technology. They also work to help you manage osteoarthritis, sports injuries, joint instability or dislocation, tendinitis, carpal tunnel, and ACL and rotator cuff tears. For the best in orthopedic care, look no further than Summit Healthcare's orthopedic clinic, now accepting new patients.
Imagine this, a professional healthcare partner that's concerned about you, your choices, your health, your safety. At White Mountain Regional Medical Center in Springerville, choice and elevating your healthcare experience is the mission of our new CEO, experienced physicians, and friendly staff. Whether you need a rapid COVID-19 test, a vaccination, or you're looking to utilize the newest MRI, CT scan, or nuclear medicine technology, White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
The team at Beam & Will Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beam & Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beam & Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beam & Well Drilling.
It's football season. And for our September special, we are giving away front row tickets to see the Arizona Cardinals. Right now, when you use the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint to replace your insured windshield, you not only get free dinners at Los Corrales, baby, and free movie tickets at the WME theaters, but this month your name goes in the hat for 2 front row tickets to see the Cardinals battle the Saints Thursday night, October 20th at Cardinal Stadium in Glendale. Plus, you get gas money and motel the night of the game. Right now, get dinners and movies, or choose full-service car washes, or $100 in window tint. And your name goes in the hat for front row Arizona Cardinals tickets. Oh, and if you don't like football, we will simply give you $1,000 cash. You know the number.
536-597. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Cash Back. Woohoo!
Are you ready for a new ride? Hatch Toyota in the Northern Arizona Auto Mall is ready with the end of summer sell-down. Nobody sells a better pre-owned vehicle. Time to move up from your old beaten-up ride, your old gas guzzler, and score a quality late-model low-mileage vehicle from Hatch Toyota Sholo. Cars, minivans, crossovers, trucks, sport utilities. We have the best selection in the White Mountains, and every one of them has to pass our inspection or we send them to auction. If we don't have the exact vehicle you're looking for, we have access to thousands of vehicles from our other dealerships, auctions, or dealer trades. We're confident we can find just the right ride for your budget and lifestyle. Come in today and let one of our product specialists help with your search. And because we work with many lenders, we can find financing to match your credit. Rush to the end of summer sell-down. Going on now at Hatch Toyota, where nobody sells a better pre-owned vehicle.
If you or your loved ones are sick or hurt, there's no longer a need to call and make an appointment to see a provider. Simply come in to one of Summit Healthcare's 3 urgent care locations. Summit Healthcare Urgent Care in Pine Top, Summit Healthcare Family Medicine in Snowflake Taylor, and Summit Healthcare Urgent Care in Sholo. Summit Urgent Care of Sholo is no longer on the Deuce of Clubs, but is now located at the Summit Healthcare Outpatient Pavilion. Summit Healthcare. Care. It's what they do.
Hi, everybody. This is Sports Zone Radio's Floyd Simmons. Here at the Sports Zone, we are proud to offer award-winning sports coverage. We spend countless hours and miles on the road for our digital radio broadcasts, live video productions, and exhausting hours editing the best video content in the market. If you're a coach or athletic director, talk to us about shooting your school or team's photography. I guarantee you, no one will work harder to do it better. Contact us for pricing and samples. The number to call is 928-358-7905. That's 928-358-7905. The Simmons Media Group and Sports Zone Radio is proud to be the recipient of the Professional Indoor Football League's award for Top Game Day Broadcast for our work providing full television, live streaming, and radio production for the Arizona Rattlers. You can catch our live video stream broadcasts of White Mountains football on the Sports Zone Radio Facebook page and YouTube channel. This is Floyd Simmons inviting you to join us every Friday for the Hatch Toyota Friday Night Football Show and Sports Zone Radio's award-winning live video sports coverage.
September to remember with the new Toyota from Hatch Toyota Sholo. The White Mountains volume leader can still find you low financing as low as 1.9%. And every new Toyota still comes with Toyota Care, our complimentary maintenance plan that covers scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, and 24-hour roadside assistance for 2 years and unlimited miles. What Toyota have you always wanted to drive? Tacoma, RAV4, Avalon, maybe the hot GR86. We're the largest volume dealer in northern Arizona. We have new Toyotas in stock and many more in transit, so you can reserve one before it gets here. Hatch Toyota has finance partners that work with credit problems too. Come in for a confidential report and let our finance specialist help you understand what your options really are. Make it a September to remember with a new Toyota from Hatch Toyota at the Northern Arizona Auto Mall in Sholo and at hatchtoyota.com. Keeping the White Mountains rolling for 32 years. Offers on approved credit plus tax, title, license, and dealer doc fee. See dealer for detail.
All right, we're back in, everybody, and just about ready to go for the second half. Thank you for joining us for the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report, and thank you to Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint for their partnership at Sports Zone Radio. Well, my name is Floyd Simmons, getting ready to start the second half here from Window Rock. The injured players have been transported, and we'll hope that they're okay. The first half ended kind of like what we saw a number of times out of the Yellow Jackets in that first half. Opportunities just unable to cash in as often as they presented themselves. Remember, they had 4 turnovers they forced in the first quarter by Window Rock. Here's a kind of a squibby kick, and it's going to be picked up on the bounce by Hunter Krause. He'll fall on it and give the Yellow Jackets field position at their own, right at about their own 42-yard line. So good field position for Blue Ridge. And the second half is underway. The Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week, presented by Hatch Toyota. Floyd Simmons here on the play-by-play call. And I am joined on our production team by our producer, Derek Simmons. Our technical director is Julio K. And also working for us this broadcast today on camera is Leonard Keone. For those of you who have been able to finally check in and catch some video, we've been working on the technical problems that have thwarted our effort to provide that to you today. Looks like for now we've got something going. Here's a throw down the right sideline and a ball that is almost intercepted by the safety. Taylor Begay is back there, and he came across and he got 2 hands on it, but could not haul it in. It was intended for Jake Esparza. Begay should have had that interception. This is, again, the wind is a feature here today, and it's a bit of a problem if you're going to hang a ball up there. But still, I haven't seen Luke Berlin throwing the ball with a ton of confidence. Esparza, the intended receiver, that last play is in the slot on the right side now. And they're going to, after a high snap, hand it off the middle to Jace Barton. He is going to get to the 49-yard line where he is tripped up. Jaden Baya got in on the action to knock him down. He'll be a gain of 7. 3rd down and 3, straight ahead for the Yellow Jackets. Second half underway, 26-8, our score, Blue Ridge in front. Again, Barton, he gets hit in the backfield, squeezes through to the line of scrimmage, and then, maybe a half a yard gain. Call it a no gain. And look at this. There's a familiar situation. 4th down for the Yellow Jackets. They have been looking at 4th down a lot today, and they have converted. I don't know if they've converted a 4th down yet. 4th down and 3. And they draw the defense. Well, there's a conversion. Maybe they had one like that earlier in the game. Maybe there was a 4th down they drew Window Rock off earlier in the game. I know there was a 4th down where they tried to draw them and did not. They ended up moving themselves. But a little anxiety in the middle of that defensive front for Window Rock, and they are going to present a 6-man front right here. 6-2 defense. Handoff up the middle goes Jace Barton. Well, that's the danger of you load everybody up like that. It can be a little bit easy to get past that first wave of defenders. Barton takes it to the 39-yard line of Window Rock. 7-yard pickup, 2nd down and 3 now. 10:25 on the clock in the 3rd quarter. Hand off Barton. And it's loose. Lost the ball, fumble, and it's recovered by the Scouts. Barton coughs it up. And the recovery is made by Window-Rock on video. You'll see it right here. There's where it comes out. The forced fumble. The double nickels on the jersey. That's Keaton Henry. Keaton Henry on the defensive front that forced the fumble. And let's see if we can track down the gentleman that made the recovery for you. See if we can find that here as we see the Yellow Jackets penetrate the backfield and make a good play. Franco Harris on the way in. Tyus Hardy-Begay gets knocked down in the backfield. 2-yard loss, 2nd down 12, straight ahead. No, we don't have a jersey 85 on our roster. 2nd down at 12. For the Fighting Scouts, guess what I'm doing after the game? I am going to enjoy that Blake Slaughter burger. I'm telling you, I'm going to get some green chili on that thing. The blitz is on, and the quarterback goes down. Good pressure coming in. Who is that young man that got there? Is that Manny? Manny Rosales. Sophomore comes in off the right side. Manny able to get to the quarterback. He's giving up a lot of size to Taylor Begay, but you'll see on the replay that he got him around the ankles, and he hung on and wouldn't let him go. Just kind of did that alligator roll. And a loss of about 7 on the play. 3rd down and 19 for the Scouts. Window-Rock left side, quick hitter, and a quick hit on defense. Is that Seth Slaughter that got there for the tackle? I believe it was Tyus Hardy-Begay on the carry and tackle for Slaughter. Maybe a yard and a half to gain on the play. 4th down and about 18 coming up for the Scouts. They bring on the punt team. Jaden Baya will kick it away. And it's a low end over end that is up into the arms of David Simmons. It is on 34-yard line, spins out of the first wave, breaks a tackle, and another. And he's got open field to the right side. Cut back as he crosses midfield, and he'll get driven out of bounds. And a late, very late hit on him will bring out a personal foul. A late hit out of bounds. Pretty good return by Simmons. He's got some great all-purpose yards he's put together. It's a second nice, good return, and second time on the return that David has been hit late out of bounds. It's attracting that contact, I guess. Let's see, 28. That was a 34-yard punt return. Had about a 25-yard punt return in the first half. All-purpose yards are in the neighborhood of about 140 right now for him. Yeah, actually, it might be even more than that. It was a pass reception. And we don't have stats on the game tonight. Just let you know that. Handoff up the middle. Seth Slaughter. Slaughter is going to get hit, bounce off, and pick up yardage to right in the vicinity of the 11-yard line for Seth. 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7 straight ahead. Under 8 minutes. Under 8 minutes remaining. Here in the 3rd quarter. Elam Antonelli split out left. Esparza in the slot on that side of the Yellow Jackets formation. And they're going to throw that direction. Looking for Antonelli as he ran the comeback. And it's broken up by Jaden Baya. Good defense by the Fighting Scouts. Take a look on the replay. Pretty good protection. All kinds of time to throw. Trying to get it by that defender, but Baya would have nothing to do with it. Breaks up the pass. 3rd down play. 3rd down and 8. The Jackets can get a first down. Jay Spartan in the backfield. Along with Luke Berlin. Spartan will protect. Berlin will throw. He's got a wide open receiver. Pass caught. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. The guy on the outside, Jake Esparza, able to take it in for the touchdown for the Jackets. Their lead now, 32-8. Blue Ridge lines it up. They've got Antonelli split to the right, Simmons to the left. They're going to look for the slants, and the Yellow Jacket receivers ran right into each other. Simmons was the intended receiver, and he ran into Slaughter. Somebody didn't know their assignment, and it's incomplete. It's about what it's been like today. 32-8 our score on a very windy afternoon. Early fall in Window Rock. Everybody stand by. Sports on Radio's coverage of the Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
Summit Healthcare's orthopedic clinic offers exceptional care to not only our White Mountain athletes, but anyone in pain. Jeffrey Cornelson, DO, and Jacob Oldham, MD, specialize in joint, hip, and knee replacement with new and efficient procedures, including the use of ROSA, knee robotic technology. They also work to help you manage osteoarthritis, sports injuries, joint instability or dislocation, tendinitis, carpal tunnel, and ACL and rotator cuff tears. For the best in orthopedic care, look no further than Summit Healthcare's orthopedic clinic, now accepting new patients.
Thank you to White Mountain Regional Medical Center for their sponsorship of the Sports Zone Radio Player of the Game. We'll award that at the conclusion of our broadcast here at Window Rock today. 7:24 on the clock in the third quarter. Blue Ridge after the Jake Esparza touchdown. They kick it away. Ball fielded, a broken tackle, and then finally the tackle made at the 30-yard line by the Blue Ridge coverage team. The Fighting Scouts bring the offense out. Taylor Begay, the 6'4", 230-pound quarterback. He likes to run with the ball. And he's got a big-time arm as well. He can throw it downfield. Motion, that's Jaden Baya in motion. Begay wanted to throw, had to step it up, and he will pick up about 6 yards on the play. Second down to 4 on the way. After this play, Derek, get a shot of the gentleman behind you to your right. He's got some great apparel on. You'll like that. Here's comes the blitz from the outside. Picked up. Franco Harris unable to get to the quarterback. Pump fake, now throw downfield. Man open on the sideline. Catch. No, incomplete. That pass incomplete. We're at Window Rock, everybody, and I guess this is a Scouts get up. Some Scouts gear. We'll take a look at it here after the incomplete pass by Window Rock. We'll bring you back live on Derek's look down there on the field. How do you like this, huh? How do you like this look right here? Yeah. There's a Fighting Scout for you. Is that the mascot? I'm going to go with yes. That's your Fighting Scouts mascot. I like the look. Well, after the incomplete pass, 3rd down and 4. Window Rock, they're operating in their own territory. Begay steps up, steps back, throws downfield, has a man. Jaden Baya catch inside the 40, cut back inside the 30, stays alive, and he is going to go inside the Yellow Jacket 25-yard line. That is going to bring out the Window Rock faithful with a bunch of noise. And that's right at a 30-yard gain for the first down. You look at Jaden Baya weaving his way back and forth. And a big first down, and the Scouts threatening here. Down 32-8, 5:49 on the clock, third quarter. The official mark is the 23-yard line of Blue Ridge. Two receivers split out left now for the Scouts. They're going to run the quarterback. He goes up the middle. Drags Jace Barton for a few more feet. And he's at the 14-yard line. Gain of 9 for the big quarterback. A little bit of momentum building, and the Fighting Scouts, late arriving crowd. It's a pretty packed crowd now. At kickoff, it wasn't this way at the start of the game. I'm telling you, I think that over the course of the game, the size of the crowd from kickoff time has tripled in size. Second down and a yard. Ball on the ground, fumbled, and Begay has to cover it up. He is going to get covered up himself at the 16-yard line, so he loses a couple of yards, third down and 3. Just took his eye off the ball. Actually, it might have been snapped. Yeah, he just had trouble. It was a ball he could handle, and it certainly he had eyes on it. But he dropped it. Third down and 3 after the loss by left side quarterback up the middle again. There's the first down. Cut back right side, and he'll go into the end zone. A Winter Rock touchdown. 16 yards on the score for Taylor Begay. Well, you know, they've talked about him a lot in the lead up to this one. He can run, he's a big body, he's tough to bring down, and he can also sling it down the field. And he goes across for Winter Rock's second score of the day. And that comes at 4:39 on the clock here in the third quarter. Two-point try. Begay hands it. There's a stand-up of the runner at the 1-yard line. It would not go in. So the two-point try fails, and our score will stay at 32-14. Blue Ridge in front of Winter Rock. The kick on the way, the Sports on Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
The team at Beeman Well Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beeman Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beeman Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beeman Well Drilling.
Explore beyond your limits with Samsung's new AO3S smartphone. Free for a limited time at Naked Mobile. Activate 2 months of our $75 a month 60GB LTE data plan and get the Samsung Galaxy AO3S smartphone for free. Capture awesome pics with a triple lens rear camera or shoot video in HD, Bluetooth, GPS, and side fingerprint sensor for fast access and 32GB of internal storage. Get out and explore the world. At Naked Mobile, we've got you covered for free at any Cellular One store near you or at nakedmobile.com.
Here's the Yellow Jackets covering up a Winter Rock kick. That's Hunter Krause again, and right at about the same spot. He covered it up after the last Winter Rock kick, right at the 41-yard line. And that is where... That's where Blue Ridge and their offense comes out, led by the freshman Luke Berlin. 4.5 minutes left in the third period. Yellow Jackets split a man to the right. Flanker left is David Simmons. He goes in motion. They're going to give it to him on the speed sweep, and it's tossed. So that's officially a pass, and he is going to go down and stay down. He slipped, and it didn't look good. David Simmons. And he's in a lot of pain.
Official timeout.
We're going to take a timeout. Back in a moment. More of the Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
Value is a car that goes for 200,000 miles and a product specialist that's not on commission. It's a truck that fires up every morning so you can provide for your family, and a complimentary maintenance plan, including roadside service for 2 years or 25,000 miles. It's what you get instead of what you pay. All areas where Toyota is a value leader. Hatch Toyota brings you more Kelley Blue Book Best Buys than any other manufacturer. We're also one of the largest supporters of nonprofit organizations, the arts, children's sports, and local charities whose efforts benefit our local residents. We provide jobs and support other local businesses by buying their products and paying taxes for schools and first responders. We believe the health of a community depends on being involved. Whether you live in Show Low, Pine Top, Alpine, or anywhere in the White Mountains, these are the dollars you spend with us going back into our community. Hatch Toyota at the Northern Arizona Auto Mall in Show Low and HatchToyota.com. Keeping the White Mountains rolling for 32 years. Come to the dealership that supports your community.
For all things fun, festive, and spooky. For fall and Halloween, visit the Hallmark Gold Crown store in Pine Top. And during any season, you can count on Hallmark to have that special card you're searching for that captures all the feels and moments you want to express. Make spending time this fall more shareable with an incredible assortment of beautiful candles, kitchen, and home decor from all the brand names you love. At Hallmark, smiles are made together.
David Simmons has been taken to the sideline with an injury to his lower leg. And we'll look for an update as we move along here. After that previous play, it was 1st and 14. Handoff to Seth Slaughter. Slaughter gets back to right around the original line of scrimmage, plus, say, 2. So 6-yard gain for Slaughter. 2nd down and 8. Coming up, ball at about the 42-yard line. Blue Ridge, their own territory. Elam Antonelli split to the left. Jake Esparza in that slot. Handed off up the middle. Slaughter has it. Broken tackle, and he is going to dive ahead for a Yellow Jacket first down. He needed 8 yards, and he got the 8 necessary. Move the chains. The Yellow Jackets also into Scouts territory. Ball at the 49-yard line of Window Rock. Down to 3:18 remaining in the third quarter. They stopped the clock for whatever reason. You stop the clock with 3 minutes on the clock in the third period to move the chains. Handoff up the middle. Rosales, maybe a yard on the play before that entire Fighting Scouts defense, it seems, got there for the play. Manny, what did he get? Like a foot? Maybe a foot and 2 inches. 14-inch gain on that play for Rosales. And movement across the front. The Jackets with a hard count, draw them off. Offside defense. Jay Spartan lines up at running back. That'll temporarily stop the clock with 2:36 remaining here in the half. Or rather in the third quarter, pardon me on that. 2nd down and just under 5. Berlin looking left, trying to set up the wide receiver screen, and Antonelli, it's the 2nd time he's dropped the ball like that. The catchable ball is right there, just I think he's taking his eye off the ball to try and spot and see where he's going to go with it afterward. You look on the replay, here's the throw. I'm looking for his head. No, didn't see his head movement, but I think the eyes are coming off the ball as he starts to look early for a lane to run through. Incomplete pass. 3rd down and about 5. Actually, it's 3rd down and 4 feet, 22 inches. So they could draw the defense off here, a hard count, and get first down, but instead they'll give it, and they'll get the first down running the ball with Jay Spartan. So a nice little pickup by Jace. 8 yards on the play for Barton and a first down for Blue Ridge. Take a look at the Replay ball coming almost right into your living room right there. First down play on the way for the Jackets. Antonelli split left. Sparza with him out there. Barton again, bouncing outside, marker down. Thrown in the vicinity of an illegal block, but we'll see what the officials have to say about it after they congregate. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Yeah, that's a hold. 32-14. See if we can pick it out. It's going to come a little bit later. There's Esparza with a nice block. Oh, they called it on that. I got to tell you, let's look at that one again, if you don't mind. Can we see that replay again? Because it looked to me, they're going to march it back. You can see they're calling it on Esparza. Now they're going to call it sportsmanlike to tack on even more. I'm not sure who got it. It might have been Jake himself. Can I see that one more time? I apologize. Sorry about that. We're going to look at the play again, maybe after this. After hey, we got a replay of them marking it off. After this play, let's look at that again. I want to see if Jake got him in the back, because I don't think he did. I think he got him right on the shoulder on the side. 32-14, Blue Ridge. Look at this, first and forever. Screen pass left side. That's going to be Franco Harris cutting it back. He's got a ton. Franco couldn't really get up ahead of steam, but I think he's going to get the first down. Boy, it was, what was it, first and 32? And Franco got 33, or right at 32. Well, he got the yardage necessary. What a conversion. I don't know, somehow the Yellow Jackets, who haven't had a great day, were able to get that first down. Under a minute left in the third quarter. Barton has it up the middle, cut back, slicing, and Barton's going to go down. Taylor Begay, the guy that ended up getting him. And that'll be first down yardage. Let's see here, how many? 11 yards on the play. And a first down for the Jackets. Right at about the 15-yard line. Well, the illegal block on the Yellow Jackets, followed by the big penalty, put them in a first and 32 situation. And then Franco Harris came up with the big run after catch. Some decent blocking on the screenplay. Throwing right side, pump, throw over the middle, and it's going to be a tough contact on Jake Esparza to end the quarter, final play of the quarter. He took a healthy bit of contact at the end of it, and he is slow in getting up off the turf. You could tell he sensed it, felt like it was on the way, felt like it was coming. As we look at that replay again right here, yeah, you know, he knew something was heading his direction. A little, might have short-armed it there here before the contact was made. Grab a timeout in the third quarter, everybody. And a word in from our presenting sponsors of the Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week. That is Hatch Toyota. We're back in the fourth quarter. And the Yellow Jackets leading 32-14. Back right after this. Stand by.
Make it a September to remember with the new Toyota from Hatch Toyota Sholo. The White Mountains volume leader can still find you low financing as low as 1.9%. And every new Toyota still comes with Toyota Care, our complimentary maintenance plan that covers scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, and 24-hour roadside assistance for 2 years and unlimited miles. What Toyota have you always wanted to drive? Tacoma, RAV4, Avalon, maybe the hot GR86. We're the largest volume dealer in northern Arizona. We have new Toyota Toyotas in stock and many more in transit, so you can reserve one before it gets here. Hatch Toyota has finance partners that work with credit problems too. Come in for a confidential report and let our finance specialist help you understand what your options really are. Make it a September to remember with a new Toyota from Hatch Toyota at the Northern Arizona Auto Mall in Sholo and at hatchtoyota.com. Keeping the White Mountains rolling for 32 years. Offers on approved credit plus tax, title license, and dealer doc fee. See dealer for detail.
The Yellow Jackets threatening to add to a 32-14 lead here in the fourth quarter as we just get it underway now. Second down and 10. Ball at the 15-yard line of Window Rock. Blue Ridge, Luke Berlin. Two receivers to the right. Hand off to Jay Spartan up the middle, and he is swarmed. A whole bunch of those Fighting Scouts got there. Yeah, got to the point of attack and made the play. There was a number 58, big fella across the front there for Window Rock that has been making plays and disrupting the middle quite a bit today, but we don't have a name to go along with his jersey number. Sorry about that. Third down and 10 now. Antonelli split to the right. Esparza the slot. And he's going to run a comeback, and it's off his fingers, out of bounds. Well, somewhere along the line in there, he put a move on the defensive back, got free coming back to the ball, but the pass was just a little bit off his, a little bit away from, let's say, catchable. I think it was going to be a tough catch if he'd have made it. We'll see if we get a good look on the tight shot there on the replay. Here it comes. Boy, that's out there. Fourth down and 10. Ball at the 15-yard line. Yellow Jackets going for it. And they lead 32-14. Mix 98, KRFM Sholo, the home of Sports Zone Radio's broadcast coverage of the Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week. Throw again to the end zone. This time Esparza makes the catch, and he is thrown out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Catch made, first down, gain of 13. That is going to make it first and goal. Yellow Jackets right there. Well, they keep going back to the well, and eventually they got it right there. Nice delivery by Berlin. He hands off, bouncing it, and boy, look at that. Jay Spartan, how did he not get into the end zone? Jaden Baya coming up and making a terrific defensive play. Wow, I'm a little shocked. You see right there, it is wide open, and yet somehow Baya at the 1-yard line able to turn Jay Spartan away. Jace, you have got to race for that green grass. He gets the handoff, spins his way, this time into the end zone. Spartan goes in for the Jacket touchdown, make it 38-14. Blue Ridge in front. I think Barton said to himself, you see it was a more physical run that time by Jason. You could see that, he felt like he better get that one. He better score on that one. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets here with a 38-14 lead. About a look back on some scores for you from last night. 57-0 Sholo. They took down the Winslow Bulldogs. Big game at home, big win at home. The Snowflake Lobos took care of business. Battle against Glendale. Glendale Cardinals. And the home opener for the Lobos was last night. Well, big win for Snowflake, but I'm trying to get you the exact final score and issues. Network issues. So, congratulations, Snowflake. How does that sound? Seems like it was 49-14 is what it seems like I remember. My memory is not really all that great, to be honest with you, at the moment. Fake the handoff. Berlin throws. The diving effort comes up shy. No good. 49-10. 49-10. That was the Snowflake victory over Glendale last night. I'll look at some other scores for you in a moment. And as we grab a timeout, word in from Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. Blue Ridge comfortable lead in the fourth quarter. Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
It's football season, and for our September special, we are giving away front row tickets to see the Arizona Cardinals. Right now, when you use the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint to replace your insured windshield, you not only get free dinners at Los Corrales, baby, and free movie tickets at the WME theaters, but this month, your name goes in the hat for 2 front row tickets to see the Cardinals battle the Saints Thursday night, October 20th at Cardinal Stadium in Glendale. Plus, you get gas money and motel the night of the game. Right now, get dinners and movies, or choose full-service car washes, or $100 in window tint. And your name goes in the hat for front row Arizona Cardinals tickets. Oh, and if you don't like football, we will simply give you $1,000 cash. You know the number.
536-597. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Cash Back.
We're back to it, everybody, and we welcome you back in as a high Yellow Jacket kickoff is fumbled, picked up, and almost no return. Ball at about the 26, 27-yard line for the Fighting Scouts. Well, welcome back. Hope that you're doing well on a Saturday afternoon. .10:21 remaining in this one. Don't have any word on the injury to David Simmons, but he is on the bench. Lower leg issue. Taylor Brigade takes the snap, rolls right into pressure, and then his pass incomplete. He was looking for, is that Emily Pablo, the intended receiver? I believe so. Emily Pablo was a junior and a receiver on this team, and she was the intended receiver. She took a little bit of a pop at the end of the play out there, but none the worse for wear, and she'll line up in the slot on the left side. One of 2 slots out there. How about that? How about Emily Pablo, number 45? Take a look right there. There she is. Going to hand off. She's going to try to provide a block out in front of Jaden Baya, who gets spun around in front of the Winter Rock bench, and a nice little run for Jaden. He's got 12 yards on that gain. First down, Winter Rock ball at the 40-yard line. Scouts move to James, 10-10 on the clock. And now Jaden, who has been a warrior today for this Winter Rock team, he is the embodiment of Fighting Scout. He's had a great game, and he limps his way off the field. Not a guy that they can afford to lose. He's favoring that left ankle, left knee area somewhere. His left leg is somewhat injured. And the quarterback keeps it himself, Taylor Brigade this time. Across the 40, across the line of scrimmage, and he gains 2 yards. 2-yard pickup on the play for the Scouts. Well, how do you like that, huh? How do you like Emily Pablo? She is a junior and working her way into the fourth quarter Fighting Scouts lineup. I'd like to see her get a chance with football. She's that young lady in the left slot right there, goes in motion. And Begay will throw it right side, throws behind his receiver, incomplete. Stops the clock, 9:25 remaining. Fourth quarter, 38-14 is our score. The Yellow Jackets in front. Everybody clapping their hands. Right on cue. Good job. And we'll get a timeout. The Fighting Scouts want a timeout. The wind still with us. Does not want to back down. Stand by, everybody. 9.5 minutes remaining. Fourth quarter here at Window Rock, 38-14. Blue Ridge in front. Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
Imagine this, a professional healthcare partner that's concerned about you, your choices, your health, your safety. At White Mountain Regional Medical Center in Springerville, choice and elevating your healthcare experience is the mission of our new CEO. Experienced physicians and friendly staff. Whether you need a rapid COVID-19 test, a vaccination, or you're looking to utilize the newest MRI, CT scan, or nuclear medicine technology, White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, is your healthcare partner when choices matter.
No matter the occasion, large, small, or just because, the Bloomhouse Floral Designs, located in Pine Top, will create the perfect bouquet to capture your moment perfectly. Offering the widest selection of beautiful and unique floral designs and accents, the Bloomhouse serves as your personal creation expert. We are open to serve you Monday through Friday from 9 to 5 and Saturday from 10 till 4. Same day and rush deliveries are available. Stop by or order online at bloomhouseflorals.com.
It's football season. And for our September special, we are giving away front row tickets to see the Arizona Cardinals. Right now, when you use the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint to replace your insured windshield, you not only get free dinners at Los Corrales, baby, and free movie tickets at the WME theaters, but this month your name goes in the hat for 2 front row tickets to see the Cardinals battle the Saints Thursday night, October 20th at Cardinal Stadium in Glendale. Plus, you get gas money and motel the night of the game. Right now, get dinners and movies, or choose full-service car washes, or $100 in window tint. And your name goes in the hat for front row Arizona Cardinals tickets. Oh, and if you don't like football, we will simply give you $1,000 cash. You know the number.
536-597. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Cashback. Woohoo!
Hey, the Fighting Scouts exploiting a bit of a weakness. The Yellow Jackets lost the services of David Simmons at one of the corner spots, and so the Scouts have gone right deep downfield after that side of the field and completed a long pass that you saw on video. Those of you watching video, there's the big arm of the big quarterback, Jimmy Sosi. Hauled it in for a big gain to the 11-yard line. First down, Window Rock. Oh, look at Franco Harris coming in from the outside. He'll get there for the sack. He brings down Taylor Begay for the loss, the quarterback sack, and it'll bring up second down. A second down, and after the mark-off, 2nd and 16. Or about 2nd and 17, we'll call it that. Now Begay gets up, limping. Get the signal in from the sideline. Here comes Emily Pablo in to bring the play. It'll be second down and, well, we'll call it 16. Got to get to the 1-yard line for a first down. Begay hands it off. Tackle in the backfield. Hunter Krause comes up. Jaden Baya is back out there. He limped off a while ago. He's back out there now. He didn't look like he was running with the same kind of spirit he had earlier on. I think he may be a little bit tweaked, that left leg of his. And meanwhile, we get a procedure penalty against Fighting Scouts. Move it back 5 more yards. Second and about 22 is the circumstance that the Fighting Scouts are facing. Split right, split left, slots on both sides. Baya in motion. Quarterback keeps it himself. Not going anywhere. Loses more yardage, as a matter of fact. Manny Rosales is there. So is Hunter Krause. Both guys getting great penetration into the backfield. Another loss on the play. A long way to go. How about 2nd and 23 after that? 38-14 Yellow Jacket lead. And we'll get motion, we'll get movement. Timeout taken before the play, though. The Yellow Jackets get a timeout, ask for that timeout. And we'll take one as well, everybody. The Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
Whenever the time comes that your family has a medical need, Summit Healthcare is here with trusted care close to home, specializing in cardiology, ear, nose, and throat, orthopedics, pediatrics, primary care, pulmonary, urology, wound care, and more. Summit Healthcare continues to add doctors and specialties so that finding the right specialists is more convenient than ever. Summit Healthcare, here for the care you need.
The Simmons Media Group and Sports Zone Radio is proud to be the recipient of the Professional Indoor Football League's award for Top Game Day Broadcast for our work providing full television, live streaming, and radio production for the Arizona Rattlers. You can catch our live video stream broadcasts of White Mountains football on the Sports Zone Radio Facebook page and YouTube channel. This is Floyd Simmons inviting you to join us every Friday for the Hatch Toyota Friday Night Football Show and Sports Zone Radio's award-winning live video sports coverage.
Pablo in motion, and Begay back to throw. He's got a man open on the far side of the field, but it is going to go through the hands, and then doink, I think, off the helmet of Jaden Baya has turned into a different player since he got hurt a while ago, and now he is staggering his way across the field. Boy, something happened to Jaden when he got hurt earlier. See, plenty of time to throw. A lot of traffic there. Taylor Begay finally gets rid of it. Again, right through Jaden's hands and off his helmet. Now here's he's going to finally get off the field. He didn't know where he was going. He had no idea where he was going. I think he got his bell rung a little bit. The ball hit him in the head, and I think that was enough. In fact, he came to the sideline and he told the trainer there, you know, he had something wrong upstairs. Delay a game on the offense. Well, look, that's because Jaden was trying to get off the field. I don't know why you sanction Winter in that situation. You got an injured player. Somebody got to blow their whistle and stop play and, notice that this guy's having a problem. Get him off the field. Winter loses another 5 yards. It's fourth and 32 deep to the end zone in double coverage. And that's through a Yellow Jacket defender's hands. But there's a marker down. That's going to be pass interference. I don't think pass interference carries automatic first down anymore. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty. That'll be a penalty on the Yellow Jackets. They'll mark it off, but I don't think you get an automatic first down anymore. Do you? So it'll be fourth down. So they mark this from the line of scrimmage. Hell, it looks like they marked 15. So 15 yards. It'll be fourth and 15. No automatic first down on that. And a throw to the pylon. Double coverage out there, and it's deflected away by Jake Esparza. Turnover on downs. The Yellow Jackets get it back there just outside their own 15-yard line with the football. 6 minutes, 40 seconds now remaining here in this fourth quarter at Window Rock High School, home of the Fighting Scouts. And I said earlier I'm going to go get me if you've not had a Blake's Lottaburger, well then you're missing out, I'm telling you. They got a great burger here in town, and the great French fries. I'm ready to go. You buying? Oh, yeah. You going to buy me Blake's Lottaburger, sir? Trying to get some of these locals here to help me out. 38-14. Jackets get it back. They'll put it on the ground. Well, keep it on the ground for a running play. And got a brand new jersey number getting involved out there on this one. Eric Hernandez. And another injured player comes off the field. That's a Fighting Scouts defender who gets hurt. My goodness. It's a war of attrition out there. Kids getting hurt left and right. Jackets give it up the middle again to Hernandez. That was Casey Sosi, the latest injury victim. This time for the Scouts. Jaden Bai got hurt a while ago. Looking at him, he's on the bench on the sideline. I don't think he's coming back anytime soon. Got his helmet on. He's going to make himself available, I think, but I'm not sure Coach is going to put him back in. 5:50 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 38-14. Blue Ridge in front. Hernandez again, cut back. He's in the open field across the 50, across the 40. A foot race to the left sideline. Hernandez is going to get dragged down after a huge run from scrimmage for the Yellow Jackets. Who is this young guy? 53-yard run from scrimmage. He comes in and becomes the leading ball carrier, leading rusher, I think, for the Yellow Jackets on one carry. I don't think anybody had composite more rushing yards as an individual before that 53-yard gain. And Hernandez sets the Yellow Jackets up inside the Scouts' 20-yard line. First down play, up the middle. This is Manny Rosales. And Manny is going to get sandwiched. Taylor Brigay came up. Jaden Bai is back on the field for Window Rock, and I think he also got a piece of that tackle. 9-yard gain on the play. Comes second down and 1. Rosales, after the gain, lines up off the left shoulder of his quarterback, and he'll get the carry and try to get the first down. He got knocked down. He got tripped up. Might have had his own guy pushed into him. His own offensive lineman, Jose Bustillos, I think it's the guy that knocked him down. Might have tripped him up there, and it was thanks to some pretty good push up front by the defensive line of Window Rock. No gain on the play. Third down and a yard. 4 minutes and 8 seconds remain in this one. Get some other guys in on the field. There's a number 9 out here on the near side that unfortunately does not appear on the roster. Handoff. Rosales. He is going to get hogtied and brought down. Matthew Damon was a part of that tackle. Ethan Tabaha as well getting in there for the Fighting Scouts. 3:35 remaining in this one. It'll be a 3A Northeast Region victory for the Yellow Jackets, who will move into a tie. They will be tied with multiple teams. Here's a carry to the 5-yard line. Short gain. And it's Hernandez back on the field, and he gets 2 yards out of it. Second down and goal, ball at the 5-yard line. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a first down gain. So now it's first and goal. At the 5. Berlin, more of those younger players for the Yellow Jackets on the field. I say younger, but I mean younger, that's like going from freshmen and sophomores to what, more freshmen? That is a big hit on Hernandez at the 1-yard line. Stood him up, knocked him down. 4-yard gain. Second and goal coming up from the 1-yard line for Blue Ridge. Can the Yellow Jackets punch it in? Add to their lead. Long snap count on second down and goal. Hernandez left side, and he'll go across. Or will he go across? I guess not. The official, I thought he was across, but they're going to mark him down. Going to mark him down. Oh, well, the ball came out. Ball came out. The Yellow Jackets turn it over on the goal line. Recovery for Window Rock. And they'll have it. They're going to have it at, look, get a tight shot video on that football. How much closer could that ball possibly be to the goal line? That ball's on the goal line. It's like it's The nose of the football is the length of the football from the goal line. What is that, 8 inches? I don't know. The ball is right on the goal. I think a portion of the ball is actually on the line, on the white of the line. That is how close the ball is after the recovery was made by the Fighting Scouts. They didn't get the touchback. The Jackets didn't get the touchdown. Okay. From my angle, it looked closer, but that's what it is. It's inside the 1 yard line, so it's at about the half-yard line for Windrock. A timeout has been taken out there. Everybody. Thank you, Derek. On the spot reporting. Well, let's see. How in the world are there? What did I miss? What did I miss? I missed something. Oh, the painted line? I didn't see that. I guess the goal line, was not exactly a straight line. Here's a quick pass that's incomplete behind the receiver. Incomplete for Window Rock. It stops the clock with 1:47 remaining. Well, look, how is this possible? There are 8 teams in the 3A Northeast region. And after today's game, okay, no, I see what's going on. There were 4 teams. Half the region was tied with a 1-0 record before today. Window Rock was one of them. Now with the loss, Window Rock is going to be 1-1, and there will be still a 4-way tie for first place in the 3A Northeast region. The Yellow Jackets are going to join that group. They're going to join Sholo, Page, and Round Valley, all with 1-0 records. There's a nice pass. Big A gets it completed out. Is that Emily on the receiving end? That's Emily Pablo hauling in the pass. That young lady makes the catch. Nice job by Emily Pablo to make the catch, and an 8-yard gain. Or more, is it? Let's look at this again here. There's your throw. There's your catch. That's not Emily. Sorry about that on the receiving end. And it's going to be right at the line to gain for the first down. The guy got spun around out there. That's Kanan Marianito. Still on the ground. Kanan made the catch. First down for the Fighting Scouts. 99 seconds left to play in this one. And Kanan is getting a hand off the field. We are going to do a quick wrap-up of this one, everybody. As soon as the game ends, we're going to dip right on out of this thing, and it's not just because I want to get to Blake Slaughterburger as fast as possible. It is a lot has to do with the circumstances. Look at this ball deflected right into Jaden Baya's hands. Was that a deflection at the line of scrimmage, and then Jaden plucks it out of the air? What's going on here in these final seconds of the game? That ends up being about an 8-yard pickup on the play. Hold on, marker down. Gonna throw that marker. Let's have a close look here on the replay. There's a personal foul. Personal foul on the Jackets, and they're going to tack it on to the end. So it was an 8-yard gain, and then they'll mark some additional yardage, 15 yards assessed against the Yellow Jackets. Now 92 seconds remaining in this one today. Trying to see, it doesn't appear to be anywhere at the tackle where the penalty was committed. After they mark it off, it's at the 35-yard line of Window Rock. 90 seconds and counting down. Under 90 seconds remaining today. The Gay back to throw. Pressure wrapped up. Quarterback sack. Franco Harris. Franco with a K. And he gets to the quarterback for a 9-yard loss. Second down and 19. Scouts are not in too much of a hurry. They had a bunch of guys downfield that somehow finally get back to the huddle. What are those guys doing? came from the far side of the field. 47 seconds left. Well, the guy in that shotgun set, Taylor Begay, at 6'4" and 230, can throw it a country mile. And he just might do that right here. He's going to step up, pressure coming at him. Jackets are going to get to him. Another quarterback sacked. Markers down once again. Pressure culminating with the sack. Did we have offsetting penalties? Or decline? Penalty declined. Jackets will get the benefit of the loss on the play back to about the 20-yard line. It is 3rd and 25 here with 35 seconds left in the game. 4 receivers, box set left of the formation for the Scouts. They're going to throw it to the solo side. 1 receiver remained out on that far side. Jaden Baya got turned around. Baya couldn't come up with the catch, and then he came down on the turf pretty hard after that. I think his head he got a little whiplash here at the end of it. Let's see him come down pretty hard, and his head slams on the ground right there. Jaden is now up on his feet, and they're looking at him. The Yellow Jacket coaches and medical personnel came over to take a look at him. Remember earlier in the game, I think he got his bell rung, and it might have been on a pass that deflected off his head, and he's staggering coming off the field. I think he is going to need some treatment for sure after this game. 28 seconds left in this one. See him one more time right here, and just came down pretty hard. 4th down play, 4th and 25. Last gasp right here for the Fighting Scots. Wind has been a feature all game long. Here's a pass, deflected and almost intercepted by Barton, not quite within his reach, and that'll be a turnover on downs, and the Yellow Jackets can come out in the victory formation and call it a game. Kneel on it, and that should be it. Kneel down one time, and we'd be good to go. Well, let me say a big thank you to our broadcast team today, led by our producer, Derek Simmons. It's been an odd day. We had some technical problems trying to deliver the video. Since about halftime we've had the video, but we've had some issues as the Jackets take the snap and take a knee, and they're going to run down the final 20 seconds of this one here at Window Rock High School. And the Yellow Jackets, for the moment, are in first place in the 3A Northeast region. They are in a tie with Sholo, Round Valley, and Page, all at 1-0. The Fighting Scouts suffered their first loss of the season. They were 4-0 coming in. They were 1-0 in the region with an earlier win over the Monument Valley Mustangs. They are now 1-1 in the 3A Northeast region. That does it here tonight from Window Rock High School. Thank you to our producer, Derek Simmons, our technical director. That is Julio K, and also on our team today, working camera. Big thank you to Leonard Keone. That'll wrap it up from Window Rock High School. Final score again, Blue Ridge 38, Window Rock 14. Folks, God bless you. Thanks for being with us. For the entire crew, Floyd Simmons saying, how does that happen? Floyd Simmons saying, thanks for being here with us, everybody. Have an awesome, awesome day. We'll see you next time for the next broadcast of the Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week. Our coverage provided by Hatch Toyota. See you down the road, everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye-bye from Window Rock.